Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm in my car. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm just here with this quick 5-minute motivational, and I just want to say that you need to stop consulting with your friends about your dreams. One is because it's your dream. Two is because it's your dream. No one is going to understand the insight that you was given by your higher spirit, by God, about anything. And so they're only going to respond based on their own experience. And so that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't tell them. Too, you should always wait until your stuff comes into fruition. Like, I've experienced it when I used to tell people, oh, I'm going to law school, I'm doing this, I'm going to study for the LSATs, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then when it didn't happen, everyone until this day asks me about law school, and it's just frustrating because certain things you just shouldn't put out into the universe too soon. That's one. Another thing that I want to add is that you don't want to tell your friends or family until you know for sure about what you want to do. I think that is crucial. I think that's important, because if you don't know, then you're just basically telling people what's on your mind. You should only be speaking about what's on your mind when you are for sure about what's going on in your mind. You're for certain about the thoughts that you are having within your mind. Some people have friends and some people have frenemies, and it's important for you to distinguish between the two. And I think it's often hard to, especially during these times, to distinguish, because people are good at playing like they're your friends when they're not. It's the people who are always passive aggressive towards you. You tell them, oh, I'm trying to get my hair done, or get my hair this way, or do that, and they're just like, what? Why you want to do that? Why you want to leave the borough? Why you want to leave New York City? Why not stay where you're at? And you're just like, because at the end of the day, you want to level up. You want to move into different places, and you can't necessarily take everyone with you. And that doesn't mean just to be silent about all of your goals, but just be picky about who you tell your goals and your interests to. When it comes to any advice, you should ask God first, and then more than likely you're going to get a response from yourself. You're going to either hear, I told you already, or you're going to get the details of your mission, because most of the time, I feel like you know what you're supposed to do. You don't need confirmation from Sarah or Jake to tell you that that's what you're supposed to do. You already know. Your spirit tells you. Even in relationships, when you feel like, oh, you don't want to mess with this guy anymore and he's bad for you, your spirit told you that. But now you're just contemplating, you're trying to convince yourself to stop talking to this person. It's all a mind and body thing, and you just have to connect it with each other. You do not need to ask somebody, because you know the issue with that too, when it comes to relationships, you steady talking to your friend about this guy, all she's gonna do is remember and keep track of everything you ever said about him. So when your dumb ass stays in a relationship with him, she's gonna bring it back up again. And that's another reason why you just pick and choose what you should tell people. You should not tell everyone everything. Like, it does not have to be that type of energy. You do not want to give that type of energy. Then people just don't be happy for you. I know this one time when I cut off all my hair, before I cut off all my hair, I'm asking people, hey, should I do this? Hey, should I do that? Everybody said no. Mind you, I had a permed hair that wasn't going past a certain length, but everybody's okay with you having permed hair not going past a certain length, but they're not okay with you starting anew. And that's why you have to start anew without some people, without telling people, and then when they see it, then they'll believe it, and then they'll understand it, because no one's gonna understand it until they see it. So your best bet is to keep quiet about your mission. Keep quiet about what God has told you. Keep quiet about some of the struggles that you might be dealing with until you see it. When it comes to like trauma and those type of issues that you're struggling with, I would say go to a therapist. First, seek therapy and continue to build your relationship with God. But seek therapy. Those are professionals who are meant to help you. Now, when it comes to certain goals and you have questions and you need to ask about that, I would say go to a professional, or go to someone like a mentor who has experienced that, who has passed that stage in their life already, that you could get insight from. Like, it's so many Debbie Downers that will just stop everything. And so I say all this to say that you know what you're doing. You know what you're capable of, and you don't need the reassurance from your friends to make it credible. Your word is bond. You know what you're doing. Keep on track. And thank you for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed my 5-minute motivational.